Before Prof finished on, we have been talking about the question of authoritarianism in the region and the danger this poses to institutions, ideally. How then should the perspectives be for the people in Jumuiya to look at elections and generally how they are governed? Uganda next year, Kenya the other year in 2027, Somalia now the last born kid on the block will still has problems with the voting systems because of the insecurity question. Ideally, what's the feeling of the people's voices? Are they being heard? Are their votes counted as required?
You see, the thing about authoritarianism and dictatorship is that they have a way of working together very well and helping each other. And that's where the problem comes in, because the rest of the people normally keep quiet and shy away from getting into some of these processes, electoral processes and procedures. The lucky thing, I would say, is that we have a woke generation that understands what they want and what they need and what needs to be done. One of the things that I'm really, really happy for as a Kenyan is the constitution that we have. And just the fact that we can easily express ourselves and all these freedoms that we enjoy is not something that we need to take up lightly. And so my silver lining will be in the Gen Zs, the young people. Those are the people that we really need to empower to speak out. Because when we speak out against some of these ills, the dictators will shrink, hopefully. But as it were right now, they're gaining more momentum because they are together and they're the ones who are holding power. Look at the inauguration of Samia Suluhu. Who were there? The region was ably represented, and that was passing a message. The head of delegation for the East African Community Observer Mission was the former vice president of Uganda. And I think all of you heard her speech congratulating Samia and telling her that the time for the African woman has come. And she's a good example to the African woman. What does that tell you? There's a problem right there. So if we don't talk about some of these things, if we don't shout about some of these things, if we don't empower the young people against some of these things that are happening, especially in the East African region, we'll be having a problem. Look at what is happening in Djibouti, for instance. These guys have intentionally amended the constitution so that somebody else can continue with power. Forever. Yet that's a country of so many million people who are capable of. But the region is very quiet. There's never been any dissenting voice that, hey, whatever you're doing is not right. Even our big brother, the AU, very silent. In fact, they're the first people to send congratulatory messages to Djibouti. They did that to Djibouti. They did that to Samia Suluhu, despite the fact that the SADC region that was ably represented in the observer mission said otherwise. So our saving grace could be, number one, in the young people that we have in the region. That should be our saving grace. Secondly, we must speak about the ills that are happening. The more we speak about it, I believe they will shrink back.
And